From Spontaneously Combustible Studio in Cleveland, Ohio, presented by Permanently Geek, this is Uncovered, the show where we compare original versions of songs and cover versions of those same songs, and try to decide which is the better of the two. So, we do not know what is under this piece of cloth. It was selected for us by the producer for this show here at Permanently Geek. Kevin, would you care to do the honors? Oh!
Ah, cool. Psycho Killer, originally by the Talking Heads, covered by Cage the Elephant.
So I'm very familiar with the Talking Heads version, of course. I don't think I've ever heard the Cage the Elephant version of this song. So this is gonna be a new one for me.
I have heard their version, but I'm much more familiar with the original. So
okay. All right, well, this will be an interesting one.
Yeah.
So we're going to listen to both of these songs in their entirety. You're just going to hear short clips, and we will be right back.
Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa, better run. Psycho Killer, qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa, better run.
And we're back. So a lot of times we say that that picking which song we like better is a difficult decision. And usually for me, that's because I like both versions of the song. In this case, it was difficult because, I'll be honest, I don't really like the Talking Heads original song, and I didn't particularly enjoy the Cage the Elephant version.
I'm back. Did some soul searching. Decided to come back and finish the episode.
All right. Is this going to be the final episode of Uncovered?
It might
Just
be.
finishing this one and the band's breaking up?
It might be.
Well, at least you came back on stage to finish the set.
It's true.
But no, like I don't mind the Talking Heads in general, but this is a song of theirs that just never did much for me. Like I love Burning Down the House. I think it's a great song. And there are other ones in their catalog. I think their version of Take Me to the River is pretty solid. Was that an original to them? That was a cover, wasn't it?
I think that was a cover.
Okay, well, we might have to feature that one.
Might be in the hopper.
But Psycho Killer, the sort of like mixture of French and English, and I know they're artists and they want you to know how arty they are, but it just feels so damn pretentious. And Cage the Elephant.
Are you gonna go eat some freedom fries now?
Sing the whole thing in French. I'm okay with it. It's the switching back and forth. Come on, like and Cage the Elephant. The guy's vocal delivery, in everything I've heard from them, it feels so forced, and it feels like its own form of pretension. So so you layer that on top of a song that I already feel is really pretentious, and it makes a really difficult decision, because, like I said, I didn't really care for either of them.
So does it, like, the two pretension?
Yeah,
that works?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Do they cancel each other out then, or does
Or
it
is
just
it-
like double?
Or is it the pretenses?
Oh.
Pretensions or pretenses?
I don't know.
I don't have an answer for you on that. I will say that the Cage the Elephant version didn't feel more pretentious than the original, just in a different kind of way. Now, what I did really like was some of the instrumental treatments that were given in the Cage the Elephant version. I thought the drum work was phenomenal.
Yeah, the drum work in the chorus was
Yeah,
really cool.
I thought that added a whole
Yeah.
lot to the feel of the song. The beginning of it was a little strange. Like both of us looked at each other like, wait a second,
Is this the right song?
is this just a song named Psycho Killer that's not actually a cover? Like we were both like, are we in trouble here? Are we gonna
I
have
swear
to?
I've heard this before.
So yeah, it was a tough one for me. But I did really enjoy a lot of the instrumental treatments in the Cage the Elephant version. So what were your thoughts now that I've kind of crapped all over both songs?
No kidding. I'm looking forward to some of the comments on this video.
Yeah, just send it all right here. Send it all right here.
I happen to like both songs.
Well, I can't help it that you're wrong.
No, I really like the Talking Heads, and I like Psycho Killer. I think it's a great song. I'm not bothered by the fact that they sing in both French and English. I think that's totally fine. I might not know what they're saying in French, but
Yeah, I have no idea. Like,
I'm pretty sure I've had like 4 or 5 years of French like throughout high school and college. And I don't know. I have no idea what they're saying. I know how to say la singe à la branche.
What does that mean?
The monkey is on the branch.
That's useful information if
Right,
you need
yeah,
to.
exactly.
There's a monkey that's on a branch, and someone needs to be informed of that.
Exactly.
I'm
your
you
guy.
can help
I've got that.
He's
one.
got you covered.
Step aside. I've got this.
Everything's under control, ladies and gentlemen.
I know what to do in this situation. Any other situation.
Fair enough.
So yeah, I don't know what else to say about the original version other than I like it.
Okay.
I thought the cover was very well done. I do like Cage the Elephant.
Okay.
I'm not the biggest fan in the world, but I do like them.
Okay.
I think I have one of their albums.
Fair enough.
I did see them live once, actually, opening for the
How
Black
were they
Keys.
live?
Really good.
Okay.
Really good. So, knowing Cage the Elephant's style, I feel like this is a great cover for them to play because it fits pretty well.
I mean, it didn't feel out of place with their style. So I agree with you on that. I think it was a good choice.
Yeah, so I thought they just kind of took a song that fit really well for them and just sort of updated a little bit to modern times and what they would do on it. And I thought it turned out sounding really good.
I thought it was interesting how Clash-esque the bridge part sounded when it kicked into
really
that.
Was.
All of a sudden we were like in the middle of London Calling. I was like, where did that come from? But it was that was again musically. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that part was really cool. I love the drums that you were talking about in the chorus too. So
yeah, those little rolls that he added in there.
Yeah, I thought Cage the Elephant did a fantastic job on this cover.
All right, so you like them both. I dislike them both. So shall we reveal which I disliked less and which you liked more?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. 3,
2,
2, 1.
We are in agreement.
We are in agreement. So my lack of dislike matched your like.
Yeah.
Fair enough. No, it was the musical treatment I thought was really excellent in the Cage the Elephant version. And again, it just the vocalist's affectations just rub me the wrong way. And that's really all it is. I think that he's a good singer that has control over his voice. I just feel like he's trying so hard to like sound like a certain era of rock music that he ends up sounding almost like a parody of singers from that era more than like his own thing. But that's just me.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong.
It's sort of the same way I feel about the guy from Wolfmother.
Yeah, I do feel like his natural singing voice is probably not what comes through on their recordings, but it doesn't bother me like it bothers you. Like I think that it sounds good. So
okay, fair enough.
I'm cool with it.
Fair enough. All right, so this is I'm not going to put up the Twilight Zone graphic because while we picked the same one, we didn't really agree on.
That's true. Yeah, there's not too much agreement going on.
It was like this is more of like a tense armistice that we've got going here. Like it's like a ceasefire as opposed to a treaty.
Yeah.
So
like, I'm picking a song that I like, and Michael's like, gun to my head. I guess
like, all right, I'll go with that one. So what we were doing when you saw the fast motion and us writing on things, we were picking what we thought. Both we were picking these, but we were also making a guess at what we thought the other person would think was their favorite or least worst in my case. So shall we take a look at what we guessed for one another?
All right.
All right.
So in here is what Michael thought I would pick.
And this is what Kevin thought I would pick. So
now I see what took you so long to make this. So Michael thought I would pick Cage the Elephant, and you can see there's a little elephant in a cage up there. And the reasoning was I wanted to draw an elephant.
And
And you got to.
I did. So I got something out. Even though I had to listen to 2 songs I didn't really care for, I got to draw an elephant. So, not a total loss for me. So Kevin correctly thought that I would pick the Talking Heads because Michael believes that elephants should not be caged, which, at least you were wrong about that because obviously my illustrated elephant was caged.
Yeah,
and so
elephant is in a cage.
And so I caged one myself. So the score now would be 14-9, I believe.
I believe that's correct,
So
yes.
the comeback is on.
Comeback
I
is
guess.
on.
So if you enjoyed this episode of Uncovered, make sure you come back. Come back.
I'll
Get
get
it? You get it?
I'll get it.
That's too bad. Next week, for more episodes of Uncovered here on Permanently Geek, make sure you subscribe so you catch all of the lovely antics that we have here on this show and all the other shows on this channel. So thanks again for stopping by, and we will see you next time. Tasteful shot of my butt. Just what the ladies asked for.
That's right.